I know you're here because you want to talk supplements and vitamins, which I have plenty of for you. So let's get into it. In the morning, the first thing I do when I wake up is get a glass of water, and I take my Women's One Daily from Megafood. I've been taking this for a while. It is specific for women and our flora as well as our menstrual cycle. So a lot of great things in there, such as vitamin K, B12, D, zinc, iron, magnesium, etc. So that's a great one that I can take on an empty stomach. And then I also take my probiotic. Now I've gone through a few probiotics. I've used a Megafood probiotic, and I am trying the Nordic Naturals probiotic. This one is not specific for women, but I notice a probiotic really helps my digestive system stay regular. So going every morning, whether it's on an empty stomach or with some water, this has helped really regulate my digestive system. No more spontaneous trips to the bathroom, if you know what I mean. After that, I will have some breakfast, get some food in my stomach, and then I will make a cup of coffee with my vital proteins, collagen, peptides. Now, I can't really drink coffee on an empty stomach. I notice it's just too acidic and my stomach can't handle it. So I need to make sure I eat something beforehand. And then the reason why I choose coffee over matcha or tea is because it's really hard to dissolve the collagen peptides in a matcha or tea without it tasting honestly rancid. So coffee is able to mask the taste pretty significantly. And from there, I like the peptides because it really has strengthened my hair, my skin, my nails. It also gives me a lot of fluidity in my joints. I notice that if I'm sore or if I do a really hard workout or strain anything, this really keeps my joints fluid, and I don't feel as much pain as I do when I am not taking it. Before or after lunch, I will take my greens powder. This one is from Amazing Grass. There's a lot of research out there on whether greens powders are effective, whether they are worth taking versus just solely eating greens on their own. And I would say that I do get plenty of greens in my diet. Could I always get more? Of course. I think it's hard sometimes because greens don't always taste delicious, but I try to incorporate greens and vegetables in my diet as much as I can. The reason why I take a greens powder on top of that is because there are definitely days where I'm not getting a recommended amount, where I could use a little bit of a boost. And if I've been eating bad, if I do feel bad, taking the greens blend really helps my digestion. So this one I like because it's quick and easy to grab. It's at Whole Foods, it's at Target. Amazing Greens has a relatively high reputation amongst the organic and greens community, so it's a brand that I trust. They also have a lot of different testing that they've done for their greens powders on their websites if you want to check them out. To me, I felt pretty confident about taking them. Of course, when you're taking something every day, you should obviously look into the testing on their websites, whether it's third party, whether it's their own, and obviously testimonials. What I like about this one is that it's got 2 servings of greens and vegetables. So you're getting that plus fruits. So they're doing a kind of a whole whirl, if you will. It's got a food blend, an antioxidant blend, a fiber blend, flaxseed, which we all could use more of in our lives, and then digestive enzymes to help digest, because greens can be a little tough on the stomach. So all in all, I've seen a really big improvement with bloating, with my skin being clear and bright. Same with nails, and I just feel so much better when I take it, and I'm craving veggies more. So I think it's doing my job. After I eat lunch, I will take 1 turmeric supreme. Now the recommended dose is 1 twice a day. I only take 1 because it is an extra strength. Turmeric helps a lot with inflammation, whether that's feeling pain or headache or even like inflammation in your digestive tract. Turmeric is great for that. You all know the benefits, I'm sure, and if you don't, you should absolutely read up on them. Turmeric is an amazing herb that with black pepper can really do amazing things for your body. So I like to take 1 a day. Do not take it on an empty stomach because it will bother your stomach. But this one from Gia Herbs is one that I really love, and it's a brand that I trust. Towards the afternoon is when I will take my fish oil, and I've just started incorporating fish oil into my diet. This one is the Omega Woman from Nordic Naturals and also contains evening primrose oil, which is specifically for women to help with our menstrual cycle, hormone regularity, etc. Now, Nordic Naturals was a brand that I got recommended from not only a holistic advisor doctor that I follow, but also just reading up on a lot of different forums of brands that have a lot of legitimate third-party testing and have sustainably sourced fish oil. So this one is anchovy and sardine, which is different from the usual cod or pollock fish oil that you'll see out there, especially at like your CVS or your Targets. So that's what made this one a little bit different. I also have a fish allergy, so it makes it easier that I can eat the fish in here. With fish oil, and I think you guys probably know this as well, again, it should be a supplement, but ideally you should be able to get that in your diet, or you should get it in your diet first versus just using fish oil as a supplement. Now, I know a lot of people who can't stand the taste of that and have no desire to eat that. That's fine. I do think the supplement will do its job, but I do try to incorporate canned sardines, canned anchovies, canned mackerel, anything that has those strong omega-3s and also that really nice fatty rich oil aside from the supplement. The other is psyllium husk, and I say psyllium husk as a disclaimer. There is fiber in here, and it's a lot more fiber than what I would be taking in my greens powder. Again, you may not need it if your digestive tract is well and working, but occasionally I do like to have psyllium husk. And for those of you who don't know, psyllium husk is a very, very dense fiber, which means that when you're taking it, you need to be extremely well hydrated. They usually say to take it with a full glass of water. And you also need to be sure that it's not on an empty stomach. Essentially, psyllium husk is binding everything up so that it's not loose, if you know what I mean. So if you do have issues with that, I recommend looking into psyllium husk. It's a really, really inexpensive alternative to some expensive probiotics, expensive GI medications that works naturally as long as you know how much to take. So this recommends you take 1 to 4 capsules. I only take 1 a day because it's truly so strong. You will notice, you will feel extremely dehydrated, dare I say even have a headache if you take too much and don't drink enough water, especially in the summer months. So keep that in mind when you are taking it. It does come in a capsule, so again, it's not legitimate powder, but I like this, especially if I'm having a rough patch and need a quick solution. Last thing on digestion is the daily digestive formula from Whole Foods. Now, Whole Foods brand, we all have our opinions on, but I do think it was a good starter digestive enzyme because I was not familiar with digestive enzymes. I didn't understand what they were. I had a friend who actually gave me a Lactaid once when we went out to have an Italian dinner, and I was like, okay, because I told her that sometimes my stomach hurts when I eat a lot of cheese and dairy. And she's like, well, why don't you try Lactaid, see if that helps. It worked miracles. I was shocked at how well it worked. I had no upset stomach. I felt great afterwards. I was just shocked. And so I was like, okay, I probably need one for myself. So I did some more research into what is Lactaid and what about Lactaid can I use and find maybe in a more natural product. And that's where this comes in. So the digestive enzyme Daily Digestive contains both the lactase and it contains amylase and bromelain, which we all know helps not only for lactose, but also for gluten, for heavy red meats, for heavy meals in general. And I've noticed this is such a game changer, especially in those foods that my stomach struggles to tolerate. So heavy gluten for me, especially fried gluten, dairy, so heavy cream, brie cheeses, even Parmesan cheese sometimes I have to do, and big things of meats, Korean barbecue, fat steak, burgers, etc. So this is my best friend because it saves me from upset stomach, indigestion, constipation, and I feel great afterwards. So highly recommend checking this out. It also has ginger in it, which makes it taste a little bit nice, and turmeric to help calm the inflammation. So it's all around a really good one, and I only take one and it's just as needed. So if I know I'm gonna be having a big meal, if I know I'm gonna eat something that might upset my stomach and I have the time to pull this out, helps out a lot. Home stretch here. We are now into my evening routine. So after work, depending on the type of day I had, I will take some Calm ASAP from Gia Herbs. This is an as needed calm supplement. that I've been taking for stress support. I notice it really helps me just bring the mood down. I feel like I'm taking deeper breaths. I'll also pair it alongside with a meditation and just try to calm down. I believe it has rhodiola in it, chamomile and holy basil leaf, which really, really help me feel calm. And I know a lot of people think that these are placebo effects, but no. Pair it with a meditation, pair it with breath work, amazing. And last, I've been harping about this on my channel for years, you've also probably seen it on my TikTok, is the Gia Herbs Adrenal Health Nightly Restore. This is my child. I have taken this every day for the last 4 years of my life because life in New York is not easy and it is stressful on the body. So this has reishi mushroom, ashwagandha, which you guys know is a stress reliever, cordyceps mushrooms, and cinnamon bark, lemon balm, mimosa tree bark, magnolia bark, all things meant to calm you and keep you calm. This helps me go to sleep like a baby. I sleep all night, I don't wake up, I feel refreshed in the morning, and it's non-habit forming. So I don't feel like I need to take it every night, but I do, because I'm sure, like me, you value a good night of sleep. And with the world out there, sometimes I need it. So Gia Herbs Adrenal Health Nightly Restore, amazing. Wow, if you guys are here with me after that, thank you so much. If you have any questions, please leave them below. As mentioned, I am not a dietitian, I am not a specialist or a doctor. I'm simply someone who has taken it upon myself to do my own research because my belief when it comes to health and wellness is that we should empower ourselves outside from just a doctor or just medications. We have so much information on our hands to empower ourselves to make our own decisions about our health, about our lives, about how we manage all sorts of health related issues. So to me, I'm very passionate about doing my own research, of course consulting my doctor or holistic specialist, and just seeing how things go. So I hope you enjoyed it. I will leave everything down below. Sorry about that. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.